made a purchase and gotten surprised by the fees that come with it? Sneaky fees can ramp up costs and drain your budgets if you're not careful. But today we're here with Dante Overpay, or Don't Overpay, a new character from Wise, along with Principal Product Manager Ankita DeMello, to talk about making smarter financial choices, especially for international money transfers. So thank you both for joining us. And Ankita, let's start with you. $38.9 billion lost in hidden fees for sending money abroad this year. How can everyday Americans avoid these costly mistakes?
So let's start talking about where the hidden fees are actually hiding. So some banks and traditional providers actually mark up the exchange rate. Let's take an example. $1 US is about 18.7 Mexican pesos, but your bank might give you a lower exchange rate of, let's say, 16 pesos, and that's exactly where the fee is hiding. For every dollar that you send abroad, the person on the other side is actually getting fewer pesos. And that's not your fault. That's how foreign transaction fees are hidden by design.
I had no idea. That is so interesting. And Mohammed, many of us make silly money mistakes all the time and don't overpay. So you were created to help kind of get people out of sticky financial situations. So tell us exactly what you do.
I mean, that's exactly right. My role is to help my clients, hear them out, and especially help them in their money situations. For instance, I had a client recently who wanted to open up a haggis and kilt store after finding out about his Scottish ancestry, and then found himself in a blood feud with the neighbors, as one does. So, we're not going to judge. But what we are going to do is we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. So when you find yourself in too deep, and he told me he needed to transfer money, I was like, well, we're not going to use a traditional provider, right? Because you're going to have to be paying these hidden fees. It's going to be late, and it's no good. So that's my role, is to help my clients mitigate these mistakes, even when we're in very sticky situations.
That's a big role to play in helping a lot of people there. So Ankita, what should consumers be looking for when it comes to international money transfers and saving money?
The short answer is transparency. Sending money abroad, especially if you're doing it for the first time, can be complex and daunting, but it really doesn't have to be. Part of our focus here today that Don is collaborating with us is to help consumers understand there are transparent and affordable ways to do this. Wise is an international money app that allows consumers to send, spend, hold, and receive money in over 40 currencies in just one place. And they use the real mid-market exchange rate, like the one that you find on Google.
Very cool. So what inspired the creation of Dante Overpay, and what made you excited to help kind of bring this character to life?
From my perspective, the goal is really to help American consumers understand that there are smarter ways to send money internationally. We created Dante Overpay to help highlight some of the sneaky situations that consumers may actually find themselves in. And we wanted the character to be relatable, right? So while you might not find yourself having to open a haggis store, you definitely might find yourself in a situation where sending money abroad is confusing and challenging. So Don and I are really here to help you understand that there are providers out there who can help you navigate how to do that, and you don't have to do that alone. But Don, I'd love to hear your perspective as well.
Yeah, to that point, I mean, I'm here as Dante Overpay, but I'm a real person. My name is Momo. And I'm a content creator, and I try to make videos that are relatable to my audience, right? Whether it's comedy or dramatic or whatever it is, right? Just relatable to a point so people feel less alone. And so when we're working with Wise to create this character, we want it to feel that way, right? We want someone who is helpful, who's there to listen, and we created these, unique and strange situations. Just to kind of highlight that even in the strangest of times, there is still something deeply relatable to it, right? In all these characters that I'm talking to. And that was really the goal with creating this character and creating these narratives.
So where can we go for more information on everything?
So to find out more, you can head over to wise.com/Dante Overpay, or you can also look up Alora Momo on all platforms.
All right, will do. Thank you both so much for joining us today. Very important topic.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Of course. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.